So there it is, 10 knots boat speed and 15 knots of apparent wind. The boat's a Kevlar, 47 foot, lock Crowther designed catamaran. Current passage Nantucket, Mass to Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. Skipper and owner David Edsel and his friend Brian from Waterville, Maine. Nova Scotia Nick and Dan Irvin. As you can see, we're making this part of the passage as we have most of this trip in reasonably dense fog. Radar alarm set, AIS alarm on active duty. Going this speed, we want as much warning as possible. Anything in close proximity. Just had a nice conversation with a fishing boat captain who chose to alter his danger bearing at the last minute. Brian from Maine, keeping a very close lookout. Enjoying his first sailboat ride, and a great one it's been. Started in the Taunton River, just upriver from Providence, Rhode Island, and Newport, Rhode Island, home of the Newport, Rhode Island, New York Yacht Club. Home port to such famous boats as Shamrock and Intrepid. Current sail configuration giving us this boat speed. Working jib. And a single reef in the main. Made the night passage, leading to a glorious but short-lived Atlantic sunrise under double reefed main. Shook out the reef first thing in the morning. Give it a little extra speed, hoping to clear the south end of Nova Scotia about the same time as the tide starts to roll out through the Gulf of Maine and of course the Bay of Fundy up at the other end of it, which will help us along our course significantly. Boat's designed to carry substantially more sail than this. What's up, Doc? The name of the boat is a veteran of the Sydney Hobart race about 10 years ago. Kevlar foam sandwich construction. An exceedingly comfortable ride in the sea state that we'd had so far. The mast is a thing of beauty. 58 feet of rotating carbon fiber wing. The mast, apparently, it's about the same working area, wing surface, as the working jib. Rotated to its optimum angle, works in conjunction with the mainsail, providing clean entry onto the sail for the wind. This boat has been sailed in winds up to 55 knots. Not on this trip, unfortunately. Sea anchor in bags on the starboard bow, ready to deploy, which apparently will make her quite comfortable in 30-foot seas. To see it to believe it, but I'd be willing to try. The boat has a large dagger board in each keel, which it's possible to raise without the aid of any kind of power system in even strong winds. Just waiting for it to go a little bit slack. This is the view, although it's not much of a view. To the south, and swinging around back to the west, looking out across the entrance to the Gulf of Maine, which the New England states occupy the other side of, and our jumping off point for this trip, Nantucket, Mass., home of the ill-fated whale ship Essex, which Moby Dick was based on. And what's up, Doc? The name of the boat. 207-356-5044. Talk to Skipper David Edsel if you want to buy this boat. We're currently on course for Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, which will be our clearing-in point, Canadian Customs, where the boat will be laid up for storage for a period about a year to allow for a favorable U.S. Customs tax rate. What's been surprising about this boat is that even at speed, is the walking around comfort for preparing food, keeping watch, standing watch, keeping a lookout. Virtually all points on the horizon are visible from inside the cabin. With working sails up, that would change, of course, if we were flying a spinnaker, which we did yesterday until a bit of halyard trouble forced us to take it down. Hi, Nick. That's Nova Scotia Nick, who lives close to our destination, Lunenburg. in a place called The Have. Currently letting the autopilot do most of the work here. Does a whole lot better job than me at keeping it on course. That's it for now, folks. If we get going really fast, I'll be back.